So welcome to another video. In this video we are talking about how to build a warrior mindset, a strong mindset. Most of the people when they come to me for coaching, for transforming their life, or to get fit, to get strong, the number one thing that requires, or the number one thing which is important to get from their current situation to the goal is their mindset. These days when I see people, they have huge goals, they have big goals, but they're not able to achieve it. And the reason why they're not able to achieve it is because of their mindset. I keep telling my people, you have to have a strong mindset and you need to get stronger in terms of your mental abilities. You have to be mentally strong. But I have never given them a proper blueprint to basically achieve a strong mindset. So this video is about getting a strong mindset. How can you build one? How can you achieve step by step and get mentally stronger? That will help you not just in your fitness, but it will help you in your life, your business, your job, everything. Number one point, stop relying on motivation. So most people when they come to me, they are like, Siddharth, we are excited to start the journey. We want to do this, we want to do that. And after 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks down the line, I see that their motivation has come down. So number one trick or number one tip that I want to give you guys is stop relying on motivation. And this has a personal connection with me because I used to be that person. I thought ki I will build my body in 3 months, or I'll have a business in 6 months, or I'll do certain things in certain time. And when the things didn't happen in that way, जब वो चीज़ें ऐसी नहीं हुई, तो मुझे I felt demotivated. Right? Most of you guys have experienced that demotivation when things don't go in your way. And the problem is that we are focused on the motivation part of it. हमें लगता है कि the only thing is what we need is motivation. So what you need is discipline, right? What you need is a strong why. कि आप किस लिए ये चीज़ कर रहे हो and do you want it bad enough or not? क्योंकि अगर if you want it bad enough, your why is very very strong. चाहे आप फिट होने के लिए कर रहे हो, if you are trying to build muscle or improve your life, improve your wealth or relationship, anything. So stop relying on motivation, because at the end of the journey or in the middle of the journey, the motivation will fade away. Motivation is just like a push start button in your car. So once you press it, it will help you to start the journey. But after that, you need discipline. You need your strong reason. Why are you doing it? Why are you following this plan, or why are you following this journey? So there can be days that you would be demotivated. There will be days that you will be motivated. But that should not stop you, or that should not put you in that position where you are questioning your why. So if you have a very strong why and you have set a goal for yourself, discipline is the number one thing that you have to focus on. Second point, if you want to develop a strong mindset, you need to have a routine. Routine is something which is very important in 2025, because let's say you want to get fit, you want to work in your job, or you are working on your business, you want to improve your mental well-being, you want to give time to your parents, you want to give time to your friends, family members, you want to take care of the house. There is so many things that we are juggling between, right? And if you don't have a proper routine, if you are somebody who will just go by the flow, you will never be able to achieve anything in your life. So what I have experienced from my own journey, where I was doing fitness coaching, I was doing my own business, when I was training, boxing, meeting with my people, giving time to my family, I was always jumbled up. I was always juggling with so many tasks. But when you have a proper routine and okay, this day I would give to this certain task, or this time I would go and do certain tasks, you have a proper clear vision about yourself, and that helps you to focus more on your task. So having a routine, having a proper structure for the day, for the week, will help you to get mentally very strong. Third is embracing challenges. Challenges means going out of your comfort zone. Sometimes what happens is that we want to achieve something, right? Let's say it is a fitness goal, or it is a business goal, or it is something which we have been dreaming about. But that requires you to take certain actions that takes you out of your comfort zone. So if you have a goal and that goal requires you to get out of your comfort zone, and that needs you to go out of your way and do stuff, face your fear, you need to start doing it. For example, I was always an introvert, but because of my job, because I wanted to build a brand, now I have to come and talk in front of the camera. So this is something that I'm doing out of my comfort zone. So you have to embrace challenges and come out of your comfort zone if you want to become mentally stronger. Similarly, when I was when I was a skinny child, I thought building muscle will help me get my confidence. And once I build muscle, now I'm training as a boxer or a fighter to basically get out of my comfort zone. So you always have to keep improving, keep getting better, keep getting out of your comfort zone if you want to get mentally stronger. So the next point is staying focused on your journey. There will be days that you will be distracted, because these days most people are not demotivated, or they don't the things are not like, okay, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Most people are distracted. Most people, they are finding something today, and the next day they want to switch to another thing. So if you have a goal and you're working on it, you should always stay focused on that. And there will be distraction, because we are surrounded by distractions. Your phone is the biggest distraction, right? Your people around you can be a distraction. So you have to understand that if you are trying to achieve a goal, which is a big goal, there will be certain distractions, and you need to create a focused environment or a focused zone for yourself to work, so that you are achieving your goals. Whether it is about your fitness, whether it is about your wealth, or whether it is about anything, you need to have a certain focused zones. Next point is controlling your stress levels or managing your stress levels. See, I was somebody who never focused on managing my stress or managing my sleep, anything. But once I have started going from my 20s to 30s now, I have realized stress is a very big role. Stress has a very big role in my life. And on the days that I'm stressed, or the days I'm not sleeping on time, is not the most productive days. So how do you manage stress? Basically, you have to do certain techniques like meditation, journaling. If you have problems sleeping, then you have to address the anxieties or the things that you are facing right now. So you have to be accountable to yourself and find out what is that something which is troubling you. And most of the time we know the answers. Most of the time we know what is making us stress, whether it is our fitness, whether it is our there is a stress in the job or anything. And then once you find it, either find the solution for it or find the alternative. At least you know, okay, what is the better option for me, or you are working on that option. So action will always help you to manage your stress. I know meditation will help, I know journaling will help. That will help you to a certain extent, but actions will always help you to get the things done, and that will take away the most of your stress from your life. Next point is, you need to own your identity. You need to reward yourself for who you are. Basically, most people, what they are doing is they are trying to copy the other person, and in that process of copying or looking at other people, they are actually losing themselves, right? So if you want to be mentally stronger and something that you want to achieve in your life, you need to understand who you are as a person. If you understand what is your weakness, what is your strength, what are your lacking areas, you can actually start working on them. And once you start working on them and you start improving, you can reward yourself on that. So basically, my goal when I was skinny, my goal was to basically build muscle. Now once I have built muscle, now my goal is to get into fighter body or fighter training. Now the next goal is to challenge and go for something which I want in my business. So my goals keep getting better, because I know one area of my life is improving, the next area is something that I need to work on. So always know what you want, always know what kind of person you are, what kind of situation you are in, so that you know what are the things that you need to work on, what are the things would be your top priorities, and that way you understand yourself in a much better situation. So the last point is, you should always stay hungry. You should be always proud of yourself, but never satisfied. When I see people around me or the people that I train, they're always coming to me with a certain negative feedback about their own self. I don't like my body, I don't like the way I look. But the problem is that they are not accepting the fact. If you have not been training or exercising, or you have not been properly taking care of your body, आपकी body आपको वही show करेगी. If you are not taking care of your financial well-being, आपका bank account आपको वही show करेगा. So अगर you want to achieve your goals, you want to be hungry for that, and also make sure कि जब आप अपने बारे में या अपनी चीज़ों को डिस्क्राइब कर रहे हो, you describe it in a positive way. Of course you are not there where you want to be, so what you do is you take action. You understand कि हाँ मुझे ये चीज़ें अचीव करनी है, and I do it in the most positive way, so that आप अपने आप को लेके कभी नेगेटिव फील ना करो. See, the thing is कि जितने भी लोग हैं जो मेंटली स्ट्रांग होते हैं, they always have a self belief in themselves. तो अगर उनको पता है कि they are not doing at their own potential or high potential, what they do is they encourage themselves that this is not the level that I want to be, I deserve something better. So you should always be proud of yourself but never satisfied. आपकी जो गलतियाँ या जो आपके setbacks या जो भी आपके achievements रही हैं, that is your own journey. Own your journey कि आपको पता है कि हाँ, whatever I've been through, whatever I've gone through, it is because of my own problems or situations or whatever. So अगर आपका last 2 साल 3 साल काफ़ी stressful रहा है, and because of that you have been in a not so good condition physically, so you understand that and you change it, right? क्योंकि आपने बोला कि okay, I was dealing with the stress or some kind of other issues, इसीलिए I was not focused on that. Now my goal is कि now when I am able to deal with the stress, with that kind of stress, and I overcome that, तो अब आप अपनी फिजिकलिटी पे फोकस कर सकते हो, आप अपनी फिटनेस पे वर्क कर सकते हो. सिमिलरली अगर आप बहुत टाइम से बॉडी बिल्ड कर रहे हो या फिटनेस में हो और अब अपना फाइनेंशियली अपने आप को ऊपर लेके जाना चाहते हो, सो नाउ इज़ द टाइम फॉर यू टू डू दैट. सो कभी भी अपने आप को अंडर एस्टिमेट मत करो, कभी भी अपने सेटबैक्स को, अपने प्रॉब्लम्स को ये मत सोचो कि दिस इज़ अ प्रॉब्लम, आई हैव अ इशू और आई हैव दिस थिंग्स दैट इज़ नॉट वर्किंग फॉर मी. ऑलवेज ओन योर जर्नी. जो भी आपके सेटबैक्स रहे हैं, आपके स्ट्रगल्स रहे हैं, इट इज़ योर जर्नी. यू कैन ऑलवेज कम बैक, यू कैन ऑलवेज बाउंस बैक, एंड द पीपल हु आर मेंटली स्ट्रॉन्गर or they want to be mentally stronger are the people who come back from or get back from their downs, not from just the ups. So agar you are scared of the comeback, or you are scared of getting back on the higher level, you will never be mentally stronger. जितने भी mentally strong लोग होते हैं उनको they have come from the bottom. तो अगर आप बॉटम में हो तो आपके पास एक अच्छा चांस है टू कम बैक. सो हियर आर 5 actionable steps that you need to take to build a strong mindset. Number 1, eliminate distraction and build your focus back. Write down the things that is distracting you, whether it is your phone, whether it is your environment, whether it is anything, right? Avoid any kind of distractions and try to have one or two deep focus work timing for yourself in the day, for that, so that you know कि this is the time that I need to focus on the particular task, and just focus on 1 or 2 tasks per day, and that is going to build up your focus. And don't use any, or don't be around any kind of distractions. What I generally do is I set a timer for the next 90 minutes or 1 hour, and I just focus on the work. I keep my phone on do not disturb. I stay away from other people, noises, everything. So my focus is just on the work. Second is master your daily discipline. You need to have a proper routine. You need to know what time do you wake up, what time do you go to the gym, what time do you work, what time do you take time for your family, go for the walk. If you are consistent and you're disciplined, and when I say discipline does not mean ki when you are just feel like going to the gym or just feel like waking up, you need to follow a proper routine, and routine is going to give you the result that you want in the long term. Third is to build your resilience. See, you need to understand when you are trying to build a strong mindset, there are going to be obstacles. उसमें बहुत सारी problems आएंगी आपको. You need to overcome the problems by having a resilient mindset. Resilient mindset is basically nothing but ability of your mind to overcome obstacles, problems. तो आपको जब भी you will have a problem, you will have a tough situation, what you will do is आप एक ऐसी आइडेंटिटी को देखोगे या ऐसा सोचोगे जो आपका फ्यूचर वर्जन है, एंड सी कि वो वर्जन जो आपका फ्यूचर आइडेंटिटी दैट यू वांट टू बिकम, हाउ दैट पर्सन विल रिएक्ट, and then you can react in that way, and that will help you to build your resilience, right? So if you are not strong right now, try to build into that identity, or try to think about that identity ki wo that person who is already achieved everything, what this person will think, and try to take your decision in that way. Fourth point is create an accountability partner, whether it is your coach or your friend, and start tracking your progress on it. अगर आप फिट होने की कोशिश कर रहे हो, have a coach that will help you to track your progress every week. If you are starting a business, have a mentor. If you are starting something which you want to improve in, just have a friend or a coach or something that will help you to keep you accountable on your progress. And last but not the least is execute like a high performer. This is the most important thing, because most of us are not taking daily actions. अगर आप, if you want to become an athlete, you want to train like one, you have to live like one, you have to sleep like one. So if you are trying to become something, try to make sure कि आप you are executing, you are putting your efforts daily. अगर आप वो नहीं कर रहे हो, then you are not going to build a strong mindset. So if you are truly interested in achieving your peak performance, your mindset, you can get one-to-one consultation with me, and we can work together and see where you are lacking and try to overcome, and I'll try to help you out with your mindset goals. If you are looking for you just want to have a clear picture what should be the right steps, I have a proper ebook for mindset, so you can go down in the link below and you can download and you can study that. That will help you to build a mindset in the next 30 or 90 days. So whatever you are trying to achieve, I will be here to help you guys out.